So as you know, 2 days ago we had the 4th of July, and you had many people. You had many people out there celebrating. Watching the fireworks, cooking hot dogs and burgers in the grill and whatnot. Not me though. I don't really choose to celebrate this holiday because it might have been independence for everybody else. It might have been independence for the so-called citizens of America, but it was never intended for us as black people. I mean, hell, it's in the Constitution. You can read that yourself. We were never considered citizens of America, so what should I tell you? So why would I celebrate? Why would I even celebrate a holiday that it might be independence for you guys, but it was the start of us being a slave for us? But the reason why I bring this point up, because it's one thing I noticed about it. One thing I noticed is the fact that people get mad, and by what people I mean as a collective white people, they get mad when something doesn't go their way. It's like they want to institute rules that are beneficial for them, not you. So then when you try to use the rules that they set up, they get upset. This leads me to a point of what happened. We had an actor, Damon Wayans Jr. Yes, this is the son of Damon Wayans that was on Living Color, and my wife and kids. That Damon Wayans, actually one of the funny Wayans, the few Wayans I actually like. He got into some hot water on Twitter. He decided that he made a joke, which stated, and I quote, Happy white people proud of their racist ancestors' day." I don't feel he said anything wrong at all. He spoke the actual truth. That's exactly what it was. Every holiday that white people have is based off some kind of conquest. Let's just be honest. Veterans Day, Labor Day, too many holidays named, so not even to get there. But I find that interesting in itself. Well, needless to say, he made this joke on Twitter, and things got a little hectic for him. Basically, after he made that comment, tweet, pretty much a lot of people chimed in and were very upset, and especially veterans who expressed their outrage. One veteran was like, maybe you can join the military so you can show a little more appreciation for the freedom I and my patriot brothers provide for you. Then you had another person that said, oh, so you're just not American anymore. Crazy how you bash the country that made you rich and famous. Then there was another statement where, thanks from a huge former fan, what a guy. And then here comes my favorite option that you hear from white people say a lot. Oh, you have the option to leave any time, Damon. Ingrates like yourself reap this nation's bounty while bitching about being suppressed. Now, like I said, I don't understand. To me, it was funny. It was funny to me. He says it was a joke. But needless to say, after the pressure came on him, Damon Wayans Jr. came and said, oh, it was just a joke. That's pretty much his response. He said it was a joke, and people were still upset about it. And he said a joke some took too personally. So what? Jokes aren't illegal. Now, to me, I thought the joke was funny. And not only that, and you have to remember, comedians behind every joke is some truth behind it. You have to remember that. That's what comedians do. It wasn't like he was actually wrong. It actually was what it was. I mean, I don't get what I get why they're upset. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, no, he went too far with it. No, everything he said was absolutely correct. It wasn't like he was actually wrong in this case. He wasn't. But it's just surprising. It's not really surprising, but, to see him get bent out of shape. And then it also confuses me because they sit here and say, you know what, these liberals want to be so, everybody wants to be so PC, no one wants to say what's on their mind. Like, keep on, this is the rhetoric that most white people say. So now when a black person says it, all of a sudden it's a problem. Oh, but he's not being PC, he's speaking his mind. And again, that goes back to it's okay for us to speak our mind, but it's okay for nobody else to speak their mind. And that's where the problem is. I mean, that goes with the whole Colin Kaepernick situation. One of the NFL players I actually truly respect, he put it all on the line. He said, how can I sit here and pledge allegiance to the flag with all these atrocities that are going on with black people? He put his whole career on the line. As far as I know right now, he's still not been signed in the NFL. And let's just be honest what it is. They're blackballing him. And I feel like he put it all on the line to ride for us. So, but I don't see the majority of us riding for him in this time of need. that pisses me off more than anything. You put it all on the line. But as far as I'm concerned, Colin Kaepernick has my ultimate respect. And speaking of which, during the 4th of July, he decided to do something completely different. So I guess this could be a two for one special here. He, on the 4th of July, decided to go back to Africa. That's how he chose to celebrate the 4th of July, by understanding his ancestry. And he did a whole video about it on Twitter. He posted it on Twitter, and I thought it was very, very inspiring. I actually really respected that move. And in fact, us as African Americans, we need to be having our own holidays. And I'm not talking about just having a simple little month. Every day should be Black History for us. After all, we created a lot of things, in this country. Hell, we helped build the foundation of this country, being forced, of course. But yet, we're not considered human beings or citizens. So, again, I really respect Colin Kaepernick for what he actually did. I can't do nothing but respect the man. But it's just funny. Like I said, you just really got to watch the hypocrisy of how white people do. It's okay for them to be open up front and not be PC, but it's wrong for anybody else to do it. What more can I say there? And speaking of which, of the 4th of July, I was in Starbucks on the 4th of July because I wasn't going out celebrating it. And I saw some sister come in there, good looking, attractive looking sister, wearing red, white, and blue colors, just celebrating the holiday. I couldn't help but shake my head. I almost wanted to say something, but I said, you know what? Leave it alone, let it be. Then I had someone on Facebook that I personally known since college, back in the college days. And he's a comedian himself, actually a pretty funny comedian. I'll give credit where credit is due. But he made a joke saying, he said, half joke, half serious. He said, I understand why some black people don't want to celebrate the 4th of July, but it's okay. You can be angry tomorrow. But I kind of feel a certain way about him anyway. Not that joke, just some other things he said in conversations that we had, and I'm not going to get into that whole scenario. But it's funny. You really got to start watching people. Some people, man, just aren't going to get it, and you can't help everybody. And I damn sure ain't trying to help everybody. Either you have the intelligence to know, to see what's going on, and to be able to fight for yourself, or you can put yourself in line hoping you'll be the last to be slaughtered later. But either way, we don't have time to as a people. We got to get right and do what we need and do what needs to be done. But I just wanted to talk about that whole hypocrisy thing that white people do, and I thought that was the perfect prime example of seeing this. But go ahead and leave your comments. Let me know what y'all think, and we're gonna go ahead and catch you on the next one.